from the start. This is it for One True King. Right now, we go to Neil Pickup to introduce athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the space in Dubai, and the night is warming up. It's about to get way, way hotter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the cusp of the biggest arm wrestling match in history, brought to you by Core Sports at King of the Table 4. We're about to see the battle for the one true king in the super heavyweight division. Before we get into the match itself, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a little bit more up close and personal with our two arm wrestlers, Devon Larratt and LEVAN Saginashvili.
If I win King of the Table 4, it will mean that I've had a period of being at the top of the arm wrestling game for, a decade and a half. A lot of people believe that I don't use heavy weights. A lot of people believe that I'm just purely an endurance athlete. I can just assure you that that's not the case. I mean, I know the value of strength.
Devon is legend in the sport, and I'm very happy to pull with him. I like Devon maybe 10 years ago. Now this is King Small. I don't like this.
LEVAN's strength is, it's legendary in the community. I have a lot of respect for his game. There aren't a lot of apparent weaknesses. There's certain lifts that we know have like direct crossover. Those lifts for LEVAN are shocking. It's steps and levels above the top of the field.
I think I'm strongest. I beat my personal records, all personal records. My last competition, when I pulled with Dave Chaffee, I've been 170. Now I 180 kilos. That much I've been very strong. I think now I'm stronger.
The interesting thing about someone with a lot of muscle is they're very hard to stop. It's so good to have the ability to do a bone stop, a frame stop. And most of those hard stops are done by pressers or king's movers because they put their bones on the line, and bones have that hardness, if you're willing to go there, that can stop a very muscular person.
He cannot stop me. If he doing King Small, I think I break his arm. It is not good arm wrestling, I think.
A lot of things that I've heard about LEVAN, heard him say, he's avoiding the table, he's concerned about injury. That's where table experience really comes in. Being extremely comfortable on the arm wrestling table, my decisions, my adjustments will be just much quicker. I will know the favorable positions. If he's very strong, it's a weapon for sure. But if he can't arm wrestle better than me, none of it's going to count for anything.
On Saturday, I beat Devon 6-0, 100%. I think when your opponent 3 times stronger, you have not have a chance. Not King Small and nothing. Okay, let's go.
It's time to decide the one true king.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time for talk has been, and it has passed. Now, it's time for King of the Table 4 to kick into high gear. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a main event of the evening? Here we go. The time is now. The time is here. It's time to prove who's the man. The ultimate East versus West. The showdown we've all been waiting for. Let's introduce our athletes to you now. They need no introduction anywhere in the world of arm wrestling. And the first of them comes to the table from Tbilisi, Georgia. This man may represent the pinnacle of power that we've ever seen in the sport of arm wrestling, and he is a multiple Georgian national champion, a multiple EAF European champion, and he is a multiple champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, he is also widely regarded as the very best super heavyweight in the world right now. Welcome, making his way to the table, the awesome Georgian Hulk LEVAN Saginashvili! Ladies and gentlemen, for a match this big, you need a name even bigger. And we brought him all the way from the frozen north of Canada. Welcome now, the Soldier Boy Superman. He is a legendary figure and has held almost every major title in the game. A former Special Forces soldier, an arm wrestling master, and the most popular arm wrestler in the world today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now, making his way to the table, No Limits, DEVON LARRATT!
This is it. This is the moment you all been waiting for. 6 months of wait is over. For one Poo King tonight here in Dubai. King of the table 4. DEVON LARRATT, LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. What about those entrance musics? That was wow. Levan Saginashvili, 33 years old, 178 kilograms. Must be the pinnacle of our sport today. He is the Everest. And there's one man set aside on climbing the Everest today. DEVON LARRATT of Canada, 47 years old, legend in our sport. Been there, done everything he needs. And this is the moment. This is the moment.
Ray, it's real, it's now, it is on. Larratt and Saginashvili, and the first thing that's immediately evident is a man on a galloping horse could see that there is a huge size disparity between these two athletes. Saginashvili is massive.
Yeah, about 50 kilogram weight difference right there. Devon looks extra aggressive. Levan is kind of a little passive.
Let's listen into Bill Collins.
Don't pull yet. Okay, hang on, gentlemen. I'm pulling in.
Finally, the place has come alive.
Everybody wanted to see.
Square up for me. Square up for me, Devon. Devon, square up for me.
He has to square it up. He'll
Turn for me,
as
gentlemen.
hard as he can and try to
Square
make
up. Got to
every
square.
advantage
Shoulder.
count. And
Wow!
Devon.
I think Levan looks at him and says, two can play this game.
a bit of pressure applied on the start from Devon. He was trying to put some fatigue into the
You're going to
arm.
referee's grip.
He woke a sleeping giant. And Levan Saginashvili drove a hit into him, smashed him onto the pad. I don't know how much power he had in to defend that, but there was no reaction from Devon. And he doesn't look rapid. We're about to find out, and the intensity is absolutely off the chain.
The whole place has come alive. Finally.
The whole place has come alive. The whole world has come alive, Ray. Everybody at home is bristling. Your cats are watching.
My cats
Everybody
are ready.
is loving this match.
We go to a referee's grip and a strap.
Can it deliver on the promise? The Soldier Boy Superman from the frozen north of Canada. Ottawa's legendary high hooker.
Jody Larratt in your screens right now.
Her nerves will be jangling. Big breaths there. Look at that from Saginashvili. I hope that he's not had a massive adrenaline dump there, because the nerves and the intensity coming off this thing would melt everything. And you can see him.
He's looking relaxed. He's looking very, very relaxed.
A big breath and just settling himself down. And that's that experience you got to remember. This is not his first rodeo in a really big match.
But this is his first DEVON LARRATT.
This is something different.
This
Ray,
is
I think.
something absolutely different. Different animal.
Let me get you guys half-ass level here.
And you can see the difficulty faced by Bill Collins in
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
just orchestrating this match.
Look at the focus on Devon.
Oh my God.
Laser focused. What is his move?
His
Hey,
whole
settle down. He's
What is his move?
420
What
pounds.
would
He
be the
doesn't need
first
help.
move? Will we see him jumping in with all his frame, or we see him defending?
He's always talked about test your frame. Well, if you're going to test your frame, if there's one acid test, this is
it. This is it.
That's not center. Center's this one.
Let's listen in, see what we can hear.
Center, you guys do it for me, I'll do it yourself. Open.
Don't pull me down, Bill.
I'm not. You guys are going to close your own hand. I just want to get a little closer.
I said it before throughout the night. I'm going to say it again. This first round, we learned so much, Ray.
Thumbs down.
Down,
The moment of truth. Round number
Look at
one.
the face of Levan Saginashvili. He is revved up and he's about to explode.
Intensity.
Will Larratt look to counter? Will he try to frame it up? Massive drive!
Drive
Enormous hit! And the first pin
Oh!
goes to Levan Saginashvili.
Wow! Devon got some purchase there. Devon got something going.
I got this shot. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna
I'll
beat
tell you what, mate, I was about to say the same thing. No limits, DEVON LARRATT feels like he had some punches in that match right at the base, and as he was starting to pronate and drop back, he feels like he's in it. The Levan Saginashvili fans around the world will be standing on chairs and breaking chairs in celebration. But there is hope alive And you can sort of smell that this thing has a lot more chapters to go.
Yeah, it's just round 1. To secure this, Levan still needs 3. Still needs 3, and Devon is a master of this.
We heard
He
him
wants
say,
this.
we heard him say, you know what, I've got this guy. And listen to the crowd react, Devon. They're shouting the popularity for the Canadian, and he walked past Saginashvili. He's tormenting him right now. He's saying, you were this far away.
Devon is playing all the games. Like we said, there's no animal he has faced like this.
There
We
is
saw
no
the
other
start,
animal like
and
this.
there's the level.
It was a pin,
was a pin.
unquestionably, but look at the face of Devon Larratt. Yes, it's a pin. There's no doubt about it. That's a clean pin.
The wrist was broken, but the pronator stayed in there. Devon will use everything he has in his arsenal.
He's looking for that weapon. He's looking for that angle. He's looking for that opportunity. No limits, Devon Larratt. Trails by 1 pin. Levan Saginashvili leading by 1 pin.
We're going round number 2.
A very clear victory
You guys turn.
for Levan Saginashvili.
Looks like
But
Devon wants to work on that hand. He feels something.
he's trying
He
to put
feels
some
something.
pressure into the hand and wrist and pressure into the arm. He's trying to work on the gas tank of the bigger man.
I'm going to turn you out.
Climbing Everest.
If Devon
Climbing
can pull
Everest
this
without
off,
oxygen.
Either bring it back or bring it in. Kevin,
Squaring up Devon Larratt.
close.
Calm look on the face of
little bit
Saginashvili,
Chris.
determined look on the face of Devon Larratt. We will go to the set grip. Elapses and a big breath. One stretching off that hand and wrist. He's looking to do this in an efficient, clean manner, Saginashvili. Wants to finish quickly. You just got a little look at the replay there over here, and it was
Here's the center.
a
Put your hands
solid
in the
pin.
center just to get the strap on.
But the thing that you've got to be aware of there, we saw that first tweak of emotion coming out of Levan. He shouted across the table at Devon Larratt, and he was met with a massive, beaming smile.
Okay, you're going underneath him. Stay right here.
you look at anyone else to be in the same position, we would think,
Do not move
this is
for me.
it.
Let me get the strap
Took the
on.
hand, won the side pressure, won the back pressure. This is it, no chances. But we're talking about no limits, Devon Larratt. This is where Devon lives. Devon wants to make you tired just a little bit. He knows endurance is the name of the game, and this is how he can get this match on his side.
Down.
Buckle on Devon's hand. I don't think it will make any difference at this point. Devon is comfortable pulling in any position as well as Levan. So getting ready for round number 2.
Open.
Referee's grip,
Hold their hands
set in
for
a
me.
strap.
The wrist so they don't turn in.
Here we go. No limits, Devon Larratt. Levan Saginashvili, Georgia versus Canada.
Stay there, sir.
The first round went to the man that many people recognize as the world's #1 arm wrestler overall, Saginashvili of Georgia.
No, hold on.
And you can see straight away the rise, the application of pressures in the strap from Devon. It's what he said he would do, and he
Devon is
stayed true to his
working.
word.
Devon is working. He's working. He's trying
Okay,
to
you
tire
guys
out the
center?
giant.
Center.
He's trying to make him tired.
You down your shoulder
He
backwards or
said
forward?
he's in the best shape of his life.
And it's not just a physical
No moving
tiredness,
yet.
it's a mental tiredness. He's looking to
Close
try
the
to
thumbs.
make him work harder. Down from the thumbs, down from the
No,
hands.
not yet. Not
Yeah, a little
yet. Hey, I
application
didn't say
from
go.
Devon. Not sure what he's doing there, but Levan's just happy with that. And I think there's a little bit of baiting, a little bit of play acting there from Devon Larratt.
Oh, yes, there is.
100%. Get ready for much,
Oh,
much
yes,
more to
there
come.
is.
Shoulder.
Throw the feint, look to the leg, kick to the head. Here
Yes,
we go.
exactly.
Thumbs down.
Look for
Not
a
yet.
top roll from
Don't
Devon.
close your hands yet.
Defend the shin kick and suddenly get cracked in the top lip. Here
Close your
comes
hands.
the close.
No, down. One foul.
You know what? Devon Larratt will do that all day and every day. He's looking to try to create the fatigue level there.
Yes.
That's all.
He showed, like you said, yeah. I cannot say it better than you. show leg kick. One elbow foul, one foul, not
This
elbow foul, one
actually
foul,
comes
Devon.
off
One foul, Devon.
the tracks.
Okay, gentlemen.
All this plays in favor of Devon Larratt.
Don't move.
Both men are known for
Don't move.
one thing.
Hold still for me.
And it's completely different. Levin is known
Let me
for
get the
his
strap
strength,
on.
for his absolute power on table. Devin, on the other hand, is for living in deep matches. He wants
down
to.
only.
He's known for arm wrestling for hours and hours and
Not
days,
move.
pretty much days. He wants to take this in an overtime. He wants it. He wants you to work. He wants you to push, and
He
eventually.
wants it to be a horrible experience. This man is used to the
move, guys. I
scrap.
just
He's
wanna get
used
the
to the
strap on.
ugly
We're gonna go for
tear-up.
the grip.
He wants it to be a horrible experience, like fighting a chimpanzee in a dustbin. It's not possible to come out without a scratch. And he wants every single moment of this to result in scratches and wounds for LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. He wants it to be a horrible experience. No place to rest. No place to breathe. And is Saginashvili up to that test? It's a new test. This is a man who spent his life in a foreign environment. This is an F1 car. But right now the road may get bumpy. Big Dragon! The power from LEVAN SAGINASHVILI right there was absolutely biblical.
Levin is smiling, says no chance, nothing. Wow.
Saginashvili! And I'll tell you what it is, the people around the world that said there were levels in power will be really, really celebrating right now. They'll be letting off the fireworks because on the evidence of that pin, it looked like LEVAN SAGINASHVILI is oceans ahead. What concerns me is did some injury occur in Devon Larratt's arm there on the start, because the way he dropped that match, we may have a bicep injury there. He was definitely feeling at it.
You can see when Devon is ready to go. Look at him now. There is something wrong. He's not counting Levin. He's staying away. He's checking his arm.
Yeah, he felt something there.
He
right?
felt something. Yeah.
Something happened there, and it wasn't actually on the pin. It was before that. It was as he moved
Boom.
away.
Oh.
He felt something, and you can see it in his face. Let's look at watch that bicep. No, it looked okay. It looked intact.
Looked fine.
It looked okay.
We know Devon is ready to break his arm on the table. He's ready for that.
He's
doesn't
ready
care.
to do that. I really hope we don't see that.
Oh, I hope so too. But you have to understand the mindset of this man. He's ready to fight. He picked a fight with the biggest guy on the planet in arm wrestling. He comes in as a huge underdog, and he's trying his best to make this a match.
And look at the face of LEVAN SAGINASHVILI there. He genuinely believes he's got this in the bag. And the LEVAN SAGINASHVILI fans around the world will be thinking right now, David and Goliath was just a story. Right now, it's very real.
Help me out. I can't start it like that.
Devon Larratt, what have you got left? All that training.
We're going into
all
round
those
number
years.
3. Round number 3,
Turn
2
for me, both of you.
wins
Devon,
on
you're
Levin.
bringing that shit over.
Has Devon got another look? Was Devon throwing a feint? You never know what's going through the mind of the Canadian. Personally, I don't think there was any play acting there. I think that was very real.
You can see the whole tone changed. Look at Devon now and compare
after the first round when he felt he had that purchase there. He felt it.
Yeah, something happened there. We had a feeling that there would be experiences for both men during this match that were going to be a little different. And sometimes the difference in a match can be who is prepared to swim out to dark waters.
Yeah, I feel also there could be that Levin just warmed up. He just warmed up. From that first to the second round, it looked very dominant. Devon couldn't get anything going in the second round. He tried his best to feint with the center pressure going inside.
He changed the application of the power and he went more across the man, and in doing so he didn't fully commit. He found himself halfway in, halfway out, semi-committed to both techniques. And with a guy like LEVAN with this much strength advantage, you have to be 100%
committed. I really hope that we won't see another injury there, because I was a bit concerned that Devon's bicep, something happened. As he walked away to his corner, he was stretching off his own bicep, just having a little feel there, and that's slightly concerning. And I wonder whether Levan felt something, Ray, because he said, "You're done."
You're done, yeah. And yeah, round 1, round 2, completely different feeling, to be honest. And we're going into round number 3. Straps are applied. Referee's good. Bill Collins will give the signal go.
Knock the shoulder off.
Devon edging in with that shoulder. Levan Saginashvili looks supremely confident here. Go! Massive draw! Oh, my word! Look at the pin from Levan Saginashvili. That was an incredible drive off the start. I think it's a foul.
His elbow came out first. Sorry.
One foul to Levan.
We'll have to see it on the replay. I couldn't see anything from the angle I'm at now. Obviously, Levan Saginashvili, we're on the far side of him on our camera angle, Ray, and the man is blocking out the sun.
See, Devon is pushing that arm down all the time. All the time. Trying to get that blood trapped in that forearm, in those fingers.
I wonder what's going through the mind now, though, Ray. I mean, at this point in time, this is not looking great for Devon. He's used to being in sticky situations. He's got courage under fire. There's no doubt about that.
He's working. That's what he's doing. He is working. He's working his arm wrestling.
This has to come in.
What he's trying to do is create chaos. From there, he can thrive. Look at the change of position. Going back to that toe. That's crazy power. And it looks straight pin to me. Levan Saginashvili there. Oh, what have we got? Did he call a foul again?
I don't think so. I think it was a pin.
Looked it to me.
Where's Bill Collins showing? Is Bill Collins going for a replay?
The fact that he didn't signal really clearly, I don't know what we've got there. He may be going to look at the monitor. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, he's going to look at the monitor.
Yeah, he's going to look at the monitor.
Okay. Okay.
Bill, there was no signal from Bill Collins, and he's checking the monitor. He's going looking at that, and he's looking at Levan Saginashvili's elbow. That's what he's looking at.
Looks fine. What we'll see from...
We're going to see the call in a moment from Bill, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a pin.
Okay.
It was a pin.
Pin awarded.
3-0, Levan Saginashvili leads this match.
3-0, Saginashvili.
I'm looking at Georgian corner. Good spirits. Good spirits. Everyone's in good spirits. Zerkashvili set the tone for the whole team with a dominant performance on the first match of the night. Levan is just continuing what he started.
Devon Larratt looks to the roof here at the space.
What's the matter?
And he'll be looking deep inside himself now for a little inspiration. He's going over and speaking to Marcio Barboza, and there was a different demeanor about Devon Larratt right there. I feel something's happened in the man's arm, because what he just said to Marcio, you could see he shook his head.
I feel like he cannot use his back pressure. He cannot go outside.
I think he's damaged something.
Yeah, it looks like that. Maybe this is why he's looking for that frame.
The problem is there that sometimes if you've got some damage on the back, I've been there personally, and what it does is it creates, if there's some degree of nerve damage in there, it shuts the arm down. You can't really get to that counterpoint because the arm just goes into shock and kind of closes the muscle groups down, and you feel like right now Devon Larratt is going to need something miraculous to be able to overturn Levan Saginashvili, because right now the Georgian has looked imperious.
I'm trying to
Unstoppable was the song he came out to by Sia Furler, and right now that's how this man looks.
There you go.
Unstoppable.
Center.
Setting up for a top roll, and we go to the referee's grip. Strap's going to get applied.
No limits, Devon Larratt. Look at the face, and look at the face by contrast. Saginashvili.
Levan said this morning to you,
gentlemen, scope.
Not the same level. I'll show you level.
He did. That is exactly what he
And
said at lunchtime, Ray. He said, Neil,
maybe
tonight
after one
you'll see it."
round, we have solidified it. It's going to be set in stone. This is it. This is the last round that Devon can do something. Devon needs to win every round and the silver bullet match.
He does, Ray. That is...
There's a lot of pressure here. And nothing looks like nothing is giving in from LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. The hand holds, the back pressure, the side pressure, everything looks supreme. Everything looks stronger.
No moving. Thumbs down only.
I mean, we've talked
Thumbs
about
down.
Devon Larratt
Thumbs down.
being used to pressure. But this is a different kind of pressure.
Thumbs
This
down.
is like trying to fit me into Irakli's skinny
Get the strap
jeans.
on.
This is the kind of pressure that your shoelaces tighten. It's absolutely crazy. And the thing is, Ray, you're struggling to see a road back for Devon because he's not able to access the areas that he needs to. And for all his courage, for all his bravery, and for all his versatility, you can't. There's no resting spot for
There's no
LEVAN.
goal. He cannot get
He
going.
can't breathe. He shuts it out. He's so aggressive and so unbelievably powerful.
And you have to give props to LEVAN for not fighting with Devon every step of the way. Taking control when he needs, being laid back when he needs, fighting when he needs.
Encouragement from Jody Larratt. She's trying to rally her man. And look at Devon Larratt starting to tense up that frame. The Canadian is going to make one last dash.
Give me a little more.
One last push
He's
for
going
the
to give it all.
summit.
He's got to give it all.
Thumbs down.
There is no
For
room
one
for
true
error. Devon Larratt, no room for error. And look at that
One
from
foul.
Saginashvili. He doesn't contest it. He allows it to happen and stays calm. Look at the face of LEVAN.
One foul on Devon.
Shoulder, Devon.
Foul, Devon Larratt.
No moving.
Here we go. Watch for the application of the back pressure.
Not yet, not
Test
yet, not
your
yet.
frame.
Not yet. Close your hands.
Go! Devon Larratt on the way, but it's just not good enough today.
Stop.
LEVAN
Saginashvili.
Saginashvili. He takes the victory. He is the one true king. The prophecy has been fulfilled at this moment.
LEVAN
Devon,
Saginashvili, mate, tonight was obscenely powerful.
this is what a lot of people expected. He's just too strong. He looks like he is the absolute pinnacle of our sport. He might be the strongest arm wrestler we have ever seen alive. Right there.
Well, what I can tell you is that both men, as they entered the space tonight, said that there would be no excuses, said that they were 100%, said that they were ready. I think LEVAN Saginashvili was understated in that claim because he looks truly magnificent tonight. Incredible level, incredible power.
Fucking guy is so fucking strong. He's so fucking strong.
You can hear what Devon just said there.
Devon
I'm not going to
using
repeat it.
some
but
of Matt Mass linguistics.
he was pretty impressed, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
impressed. And how can you not be impressed with that?
It's very hard to out arm wrestle Devon Larratt, but the strength gap right here was just too much.
Ultimately, arm wrestling is a strength sport. And let's be honest,
They are continuing.
strong.
We're going into round number 5. LEVAN SAGINASHVILI has officially won this match. He made a statement a few years ago. He doesn't want to lose any single round in his arm wrestling career.
Correct.
He's on that path.
Now it'll be interesting. What does he do here? Does he allow Devon to have a little play? Does he sit in there, or will he just finish it? What kind of respect level are we going to see now from the Georgian?
Time's up.
Will he try to take Devon to school a little? Opportunity for so many things now, and look at the disappointment on the face of Devon Larratt there. Obviously, he's gutted. He's distraught. No need to be, really. you can only give it what you can give it. And Devon Larratt certainly has done that. He has given it every ounce. He just came up against a man tonight who epitomises top-end strength. This man is something different, Ray.
It is. It's very, and I think it's going to be very hard to find him opponents that doesn't look like he's just shutting them down. Every match he has ever had, he hasn't been in trouble ever. Every super match, convincing victory, 6-0, not losing any round, pretty much not losing anything in a way to the victory.
It's funny, isn't it? We've seen it in other sports, in other strength sports, as we get ready to go in this round. It takes one man to push that boundary a little further. We saw it in strongman with Eddie Hall when he lifted the 500. We've seen it in arm wrestling here from LEVAN Saginashvili. What a performance, what a display, Ray Lipins.
Absolutely powerful. I think that's just power. It's not just power, it's overwhelming power with great arm wrestling technique and execution. As much as I'm looking back at that first round, I think Levan sometimes needs just to warm up. And maybe something happened in that second round that just took away from that match.
Watch this replay. Look at that. It's clinical, it's smooth, it's concise, it's a violent efficiency.
I feel like I need to go outside and just shout hook.
It has been known, Ray. You can see the
round number 6.
Disappointment
round
on the face.
Number 6.
Turn for me, guys.
Devon Larratt there, but it's all done. And look at Geordie.
Turn for me.
He gave it all. He gave it all. As much as he could, he gave.
Right. Oh, LEVAN Saginashvili there. Allowing. Oh! Unbelievable power. The Georgian giant makes a statement here. And it's a very, very loud statement. It's a statement that can be heard around the world. The Legacy Hammer will change hands and will go to Georgia.
He is the absolute pinnacle of our sport at this moment. He is the strongest arm wrestler on the planet right now. He just won, I think, the biggest match of his life versus a persona that is Devon Larratt. Devon came in his best shape ever, trained as hard as he could. He said, and I absolutely believe that he is the strongest version of him. LEVAN Saginashvili is just that much stronger today. What a great performance. What a great conclusion to this epic match. So many eyes were on this match, and now, right now we go to Neil Pickup for an interview with the winner.
Wow. We're going to get a few words with our athletes. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, after an incredibly enthralling match to decide the king of the table here, let's catch a word with our athletes. And I'm going to start with this man. I want you to give him a massive round of applause. Canada's Mr. Devon Larratt. Step forward, brother. Devon, life is a journey. We've spoken about that so many times, and you've been on one tonight, mate, and I know you always learn from these experiences. You've spoken throughout the build-up to this. You've spoken to me privately. Whilst you've been public in one way, your private demeanour has been very different, and it's always shown massive respect for the man you faced tonight. You spoke about the level that he was at. Was that what you expected?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, when there was a lot of things that went into the making this match. You never go into a match wanting to lose. I put my heart, my soul, my life into getting ready for LEVAN. What can I say? He's the pinnacle. He's Everest. I have no excuses. This is, without question, the strongest, best everything that I could have brought to the table. I guess, without further ado, I mean, let's do the honors. LEVAN, I joked that I would be your teacher on the table. Tonight, you are clearly my teacher. One of the great things is I wanted to make sure that this was in the right hands, and I knew long ago that it was a possibility, not just a possibility, but very likely, that this hammer belongs in Georgia, with the king of Georgia, with the king of strength in the arm wrestling world, LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. Thank you for letting me be part of your legacy.
Devon, I want to catch you for a little bit longer here, mate. Obviously, as you said there, you've given your life, your heart, your soul, your all, every fibre of your being, as you always do coming into this match. Talk to me about the level we are seeing, the change in arm wrestling. You've talked before about the time of giants. This man is something unusual. Do you see anybody on your horizon, on the horizon right now in the super heavy, that can do something with this man?
No. I don't think there's anybody. I think that there's a field of us, and then somewhere up there, yet to be determined, is LEVAN. He's incredible. I know people talk about strength in arm wrestling. It's not that simple. LEVAN out arm wrestled. He's technical. He's everything. In my opinion, it will be someone very, very special who takes that hammer from him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want one more time for you to show your appreciation for a truly magnificent arm wrestler. And on behalf of all of arm wrestling, I want to say a personal thank you to you, Devon, for the effort that you've put into raising the sport to the remarkable level that we're seeing at now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and show your appreciation for the king of the table, Mr. LEVAN SAGINASHVILI! The Georgian Hulk, the king of Georgia, is also the king of arm wrestling. Let's catch a word with tonight's winner. If we can get some translation, please, ladies and gents, and we'll hear from our champion. The Georgian flag draped over the shoulders of LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. LEVAN, incredible, I mean truly incredible performance. You spoke to me today. You said, Neil, come here. And when I approached you, you said, tonight, you will see the levels. You were not lying. You told us that you didn't believe that Devon was on your level tonight. Did he surprise you in any way, or did this go the way you felt it would?
He wants to thank all his fans, supporters. Thanks, Devon, for the words and for being my opponent.
Now it's done. კარგად მოიმზადე ამ შეჯიბრისთვის, შევაფასე ნამდვილად როგორც უმაღლესი დონის სპორტსმენი. ყველაფერი გავაკეთეთ მე და ჩემი გუნდმა მომზადებისთვის. დარწმუნებული ვიყავი გამარჯვებაში და შეიძლება ზედმეტად ემოციურად მომივიდა გამოსვლა და თუ ვინმე გავაღიზიანი ბოდიშს უხდა.
He said he's worked very hard and he was very disciplined to prepare for this fight. And sorry if I was very emotional during the standoff, and sorry if I upset anyone.
Levin, we heard a moment ago Devon Larratt say that you are the most remarkable arm wrestler that he's ever faced. And he's faced some of the very best. He also said that he feels like there is no one that he can think of in the current super heavyweight division who can challenge you. This is problematic for you in some ways, brother, because who's left? What is your next step in the sport of arm wrestling, LEVAN?
მადლობა დეონს ესეთი სიტყვებისთვის, იმიტომ რომ ფაქტიურად ყველა უძლიერეს სპორტსმენთან აქვს ხელი გადაწეული მთელი ამ თავის ძალიან გრძელი კარიერის განმავლობაში და ესეთი სიტყვებს ძალიან ვაფასებ და მადლობა.
And again, he wants to thank Devon for saying what you just said. It's his words as well.
ძალიან ბევრი ღირსეული მოწინააღმდეგე მყავს და ყოველთვის გრძნობ, ასე ვთქვათ, მათ ჩემს ზურგის უკან, ასე ვთქვათ, მათ სულთქواس და ვიცი რომ ემზადებიან და მეც ვცდილობ რომ არ გავჩერდე და უფრო და უფრო მაღალ დონეზე ავიდე. ჯერჯერობით მოწინააღმდეგე არ ვიცი თუ დევონს ექნება სურვილი შემიძლია რემატჩიც ჩავნიშნო, არ არის პრობლემა.
He's saying, I don't look at it in that way. I respect everyone. I think everyone's a great arm wrestler. And yeah, at the moment, I'll be honest that there's nobody who can stand off me. But if Devon wants to rematch, then I'll be down for that.
Right now? LEVAN, if there is any arm wrestler in the world who you have not faced yet and who you would like to face, who would that be?
I think it is Dennis. If he can to pull with me, I am happy. I don't know. For me, now, Dennis, I think.
I think everybody could hear there, Denis Siplenkov. And one last question, which is a difficult question for you, LEVAN, because I know, despite your obvious level, you're a very modest individual. Do you, in your heart, believe that you are the best, the highest level that we've ever seen in the sport of arm wrestling?
არა, ამის თამაში არ ვიცი, ეს ხალხმა და ისტორიამ შეაფასოს.
So I can't say that. Let the people be judge of that, and let the history be judge of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please just all get on your feet for me real quick. I want you to put your hands up over your head. Everybody put your hands up like this for me. Get them up, guys. Now all lean forward real slow 3 times for me. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the king of the table, LEVAN Saginashvili! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the space here in Dubai, where we have just seen a truly remarkable performance from LEVAN SAGINASHVILI. Ray, we were talking off camera a moment ago. People who said they wanted to see something tonight, they wanted to see something unique. I really believe we have, mate. That is a different animal.
Yeah, he just proved everyone what most were thinking. He is absolutely the strongest arm wrestler right now on the planet.
We're going to have a little look at some of the action from that match just to show you guys.
From the night. We're going to look back at this King of the Table 4.
And what a night it was, Ray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we had it all. We had the upsets. We started the night
with a big upset.
With a big upset.
Yeah.
Barboza and the phenomenal Irakli Zirakashvili of Georgia. That top roll went to work.
Yeah. Irakli put on a masterclass how to be great defensive style top roller.
He forced Marcio out of his comfort zone early. He had the Brazilian chase in the match, and he just hung him out there every single time and looked really dominant. That was an exciting performance. In the second match, things really got going. We saw two rising stars on fire.
Yeah, that first start from Corey West was spectacular. He proved many people wrong where they thought, well, Corey will never get the hook, Alex. He did it. The problem was it took too much out of him. The first round just took too long. They couldn't finish it. Both men were struggling to keep their elbow on a pad. At the end, Alex Kurdecha becomes the winner of that match.
It gives it a little bit of a settling point, but then we moved to the main event and we saw the two biggest names in the sport collide in truly dramatic fashion. The bets were everywhere, the emotions were flying. Saginashvili delivered.
This is 6th super match Levan has had in his arm wrestling career. No one has stopped him. No one has won the center. No one has made him work. Spectacular.
Truly represents something special. It's not just the raw top end power. What we are looking at here is the complete package. A very different animal. This is a unicorn. Speed, strength, and technique exist within a monster of modern times, and his name is LEVAN SAGINASHVILI of Georgia.
So, this night brought us some surprises, some upsets. Some people guessed everything right. What we saw was great arm wrestling on table. A lot of people putting everything they have behind their arms, putting all on the table. Some coming out as winners, some losers. That's part of arm wrestling. In arm wrestling, it's never that easy. There's always going to be a winner and a loser. What we wanted to see was arm wrestling, and that's exactly what we saw. Great night for arm wrestling.
Incredible night for arm wrestling. The question that everybody's going to be asking after tonight is simply who can you bring to face this man? LEVAN SAGINASHVILI is a different breed. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you on behalf of Core Sports and the associated sponsors. Rain, the Millennium Palace. What an incredible evening here at the space.
History has been made.
Until we see you next time here at King of the Table, good night. We'll see you soon. Thank you.